Cesar Chavez was a good man, who dedicated his life to helping others. Cesar was born to parents who taught him important ideas about hard work, the importance of education, and respect. As a young boy, Cesar worked on his family's farm, feeding and watering the animals, collecting eggs, and bringing water to the house. Cesar's parents thought school was important. School was hard for Cesar because the teachers only spoke English and Cesar did not understand English. Cesar thought some teachers were mean because they would punish him when he spoke Spanish. Cesar learned to read English in school and he learned to read Spanish from his uncles. When Cesar was 10 years old, his family's home was taken away from them because they did not have enough money. Cesar's family moved to California to find work. They began working on farms picking fruits and vegetables. Cesar's family would move from farm to farm looking for work, just like many other families who also lost their homes.
When you look at the struggle of the farm workers, it's really a human rights movement, is what it is, because they were fighting for their basic human rights that they did not have, and they were not being treated as if they were human beings.
The foreman would push us. You have to do hurry, 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 hurry. You gotta hurry, hurry.
We had no bathrooms, and it was embarrassing for the women.
You try to find a bush or something, and if not, then someone would take a blanket and kind of hold it in front of the woman. But it was extremely humiliating. If you had 40 people in the crew, they all had to drink out of one soda can.
My mouth would just, I could feel the germs crawling through my mouth.
I remember going into one field where they were picking tomatoes, and this little child's hands was smaller than the tomato that he was picking.
Sometimes the men in charge of the farm workers would cheat and steal money from the farm workers, including Cesar's family. Cesar volunteered to serve in the United States Navy. Cesar, like many American men and women, served in the military to fight for freedom and to protect the people of the United States. Life changed for Cesar when he met a man named Fred Ross. Fred Ross believed that if people worked together, they could make their community better. Fred Ross hired Cesar to work for him in the Community Service Organization. The Community Service Organization worked to help people. Cesar now worked to bring people together to identify problems and find ways to solve their problems. Cesar worked in many communities in California to help people gain the respect they deserved. After helping many people gain the respect of community leaders, Cesar left the Community Service Organization to help farm workers gain the respect and dignity they deserved. Cesar started the National Farm Worker Association to help improve the working conditions of farm workers. Cesar and the farm workers wanted the companies and growers that owned the farms to respect farm workers by providing them with fresh water to drink, bathrooms in the fields, and fair pay for a day's work. The companies and growers refused to treat the farm workers with respect and dignity. The growers did everything they could to stop Cesar and the farm workers. Cesar worked hard. He suffered and sacrificed a lot to make farm workers' lives better. After 5 years, some growers in California agreed with Cesar and started to provide farm workers with fresh water to drink, bathrooms, and better pay. Cesar, the farm workers, and their friends won, making farm workers' lives better.